Hi everyone. A winch at the top of a 12-meter building, so this would be our building here, pulls a pipe of the same length to a vertical position and then pulls a rope at a rate of 0.2 meters per second. That's a change in our S right here. And we have to find the rate of the vertical change and the rate at the horizontal change at the end of the pipe when y is 6. So basically when y is 6. Alright, so we're going to get started for this part. When y is 6, remember we have x squared plus y squared is going to equal 12 squared. So basically we're going to have x equals the square root of 12 squared minus my 6 squared, and that's going to equal 6 square root of 3. Okay? Or 36 times 3. Alright. This is 36 times 3. Alright, now, and S is going to be the square root of our x squared plus y squared. So we have x squared, and our y is going to end up being 12 minus y squared. For the smaller, we're talking about this smaller triangle. So we did this one first, where y is 6, and now we're doing the smaller triangle. Okay, so let's go back, and so when you clean all this up, you're going to get 12 equals, and x is square root of 6 square root of 3 squared, plus y is 6, so that's going to be 6 squared, and this equals, and this equals 12. So S equals 12. Alright, now we also know that x squared plus 12 minus y squared equals s squared. And again, this is our Pythagorean theorem, and we're doing this smaller triangle that's at the top. This would be 12. This length here is 12 minus y, and this is our x, and our s is this part. I kind of drew it backwards, but anyway, that's the way it is. So basically we're going to take the derivative of this, and we're going to get 2x times the derivative of x with respect to time, plus 2 times 12 minus y times the derivative of the inner function. This is going to be to the first power, times the derivative of y with respect to t, equals 2s times the derivative of s with respect to t. So there's your derivative. And we also know, real quick, that x squared plus y squared equals 12. Alright, so let's do that one next. So we have x squared, this is the bigger one, plus y squared equals 12. This is the bigger triangle. So we're going to get 2x times the derivative of x with respect to t, plus 2y times the derivative of y with respect to t equals 0. And so when you solve for the derivative of y, you get 2y times the derivative of y with respect to t equals negative 2x over times derivative of x with respect to t, and you're going to divide both sides by 2y, where the y's cancel. So basically, derivative of y with respect to t equals negative x over y times derivative of x with respect to t. Alright, thus, we know when we combine these two, we have x times the derivative of x with respect to t plus y minus 12 times, and I'm multiplying negative x over y times derivative of x with respect to t equals s times derivative of s with respect to t. And basically I'm just plugging this back in to my original equation I had on the other side. Now, next thing we're going to do is take the derivative of x, factor out, and we're going to get x minus x plus 12 over y, 12x over y, equals s times derivative of s with respect to t. Now, then we're going to go to derivative of x with respect to t, because I'm solving for this, equals sy over 12x times, I'm substituting derivative of s with respect to t. Now, substituting, we get this equals 12 times 6 over 12 times 6 square root of 3 times our derivative, which is negative 0.2. And this is going to give us negative 1 over 5 square root of 3. And if you rationalize the denominator, this is square root of 3 over 15 meters per second for the horizontal. Alright, now for the vertical, we're going to get the y part. We know that that's negative x over y with respect to derivative of x with respect to t, and you just plug everything in. My x is 6 square root of 3, so it's going to be negative 6 square root of 3 over my y, which equals negative square root of 3. Oh, and then we have to multiply it, sorry, by our other derivative, which is this one, derivative of x with respect to t, which equals that. This will be negative square root of 3 over 15. And simplifying, that gives you 1/5 meter per second. And that's going to be your vertical. And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.